Welcome. You are in an area of the internet where sexual education and experience collide with the mandates of the self-proclaimed moral majority.
Where the average person can explore and discuss interesting and pertinent sexual and kinky activities and learn to incorporate them into their daily lives.
All without feeling the wagging finger of shame pointed at them from atop the mountain of righteousness.
This is K101, your peek behind the leather curtain for all questions from the BDSM, fetish, kinky, swinger, and other sex-positive lifestyles.
At the very last second, just plugging the cord in. I was like, oh shit, I forgot to do that.
Oh, yeah.
So apparently there's this thing, right? And I remember it being a problem for me. And now I don't think it's a problem anymore. I got a problem. All right. Look, I don't need to hear all that noise. But when we're talking about making noise in the bedroom, we'll have that conversation right about now.
The K101 podcast is intended for an adult audience, exclusively for people who are both mature and intellectually self-aware enough to comprehend the gravity and the responsibility of the sexual content contained in the discussion that follows. Those under the age of 18 are requested and expected to discontinue this feed now.
I know you're gonna dig this.
I hope you're going to dig this. Hey, guys. Nice love hanging out with the K101 podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Non-Vanilla Trist. Guys, it's been crazy today. It has just been one of those days from hell. Usually my co-host, person who rides over there and just makes sure that I try to keep this shit right on the rails, right? Usually, Cersei Knotts is the one who comes flying in here sideways on two tires. Up on two wheels.
That's right.
Doing her thing.
Tokyo drift right into the parking
Absolutely, right? Usually that is all you.
That's usually me.
But no, not today. Today that was me.
No, she was here before you.
Yeah, today she was here before me. And when I came downstairs, I looked around and I was like, everything in here is off. But I like dark. We're usually lights up in the studio at like 5:30. By 6 o'clock, internet, software, servers.
That's when there's a problem.
6:30, if we're real lucky, production computers up. We'll have
Chapin
Skype.
takes care of the problem.
We'll have Skype.
Sergeant Unfucker has done her unfucking.
Right? You'd think all that stuff happens. And then, no, not today. Today I walk in here at 10 minutes of, and it's dark.
I had most of it up.
So
My stuff up.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? And there you have it. So
I turned on a monitor.
you did?
Yes, I did.
Outstanding. So
I'm so special.
I have a great team here. You have no idea how lucky we are in the community to have a team like this that just holds this entire shit show together. And we appreciate that you hang out with us every Wednesday, even though every other Wednesday I haven't put episodes on. But we're going to get back. Hey, we'll talk
what about that?
We'll talk about that in just a few minutes. But immediately, my right, your stage left, over on area. Over there.
We miss you, Randy.
Is Cersei Knotts.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Outstanding. So I don't know if you guys saw before, I during the pre-show, I shot you a look, right?
Yeah.
And I don't think you saw it.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did.
Nobody knows, dude. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, man? Don't give it away. Nobody's gonna know.
Yeah, it was. We were talking about silence, and somebody said shush, and I said, do we need to do a librarian shush?
Yeah, that's what it was. It was very. Look, let's just say it was very, very, very difficult. To not just stop the show right there. Like, you know what? No, forget it. Stop everything. Just stop.
Ooh, the glasses.
Yeah, it was one of those. And I can't. All right, so I had to go get new readers, right? keep that shot
Excuse
on her.
me.
Keep that camera on
What
her.
seems to
I
be the
know.
problem? I read her
I'm
all the
trying to see it
time.
right now because she does this thing. Yeah, that thing.
That thing?
And
That thing.
it's hard to see from the monitor over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
With-
is.
I need to put those three
This
points.
is
I
not
need-
this is not the best course for that
No?
action, but no, 'cause this one's a little.
What'd she do? What'd she do? I missed it.
I'm sure she'll do it again.
Oh, God. She's doing it again.
Flexing.
She's
I
flexing.
really am just being gratuitous at this point. aren't I? All right, Cersei, you're a good sport. I had to get my thank you. I had to get my creepy old man vibe in for
I
the
needed
evening,
it
lest anyone
too.
think that I'm
I miss
not
it.
actually
Sorry.
a creepy old man
So-
or
I
something.
was
I
a
got to keep
creepy
those
old
vibes
man
going.
in the
You know,
80s.
dressed to get lucky Irish.
Thank you.
Forgive it, everybody. Mr. MVT's looking for his ding dong.
I'm not looking for my ding dong. I
Hey,
know exactly where
shamalama,
that thing
ding
is.
dong.
All right. I don't know those things too.
He's still looking for it.
Tonight's video board. Trying to keep this shit already on the rails. It's Chapin. How you doing, hon?
I've been better,
Yeah?
but you know what? I was the first one here,
I mean,
and
you're entertained at this point, right?
Yeah, pompadour.
Screw off, you
I
guys.
was getting a little worried when I was the only one here, and it's like, like 15 minutes to showtime, and I'm literally the only one here.
And I didn't send any show notes to anybody.
No,
I-
you sure
no.
didn't.
Well, all right. So here's in my defense, right? People on the team, they send me show notes and they're like, "Hey, this is an idea for a show," and I said, "Okay, I love this idea." So then I
And
expect
then he doesn't share.
well, I expect you guys to share them amongst. That's why we have a team chat.
But you don't always put him in the team chat.
I would want you guys to put them in the team chat. Hey, this is my idea for a show. I think it's a great idea. Throw it in the team chat. Like, don't wait for me to tell you. Just do it. And we know who.
This is how
Look, we know who
leaders
the brains of
lead.
the operation is right now. Cersei, we know exactly who the brains of the operation is. We know who's keeping the duct tape and the ship afloat. We know who's
And we know the jack of all trades who can jump into any empty seat.
exactly.
Oh,
Guys that run
shut
any
up.
seat.
Shut up. Shut
So,
up.
you're going to introduce your.
Yeah, I'm gonna get there.
Yeah, okay.
And then we can introduce the people in the chat.
All right, and then ready, and then our executive producer. Oh, wait a minute.
He's eating dinner.
He's eating dinner. But our interactive producer, who's running the soundboard and has been a pretty much all around badass producer for the last, I don't even
What
know
does
how
this
many
button
years.
do?
My brother
What
from
does this
another
button
mother.
do?
KMFD, my.
Hello, good people. Nice to see you all, and glad you're here.
Thank you. Thank you very much for hanging out with
Speak of the
us.
devil, I hear footsteps.
Yeah, is that footsteps?
I hear Stompy McStomperson.
Did Blue get down here again?
Not yet.
I heard somebody.
Would you like me to introduce all the
Yeah.
people in the chat?
Yeah,
chat.
let's do the chat.
All right, we got D.
Hey, D.
D says, "Beware the Isles of March."
The Ides of March. It is the
Hey.
Ides of
Ides
March.
Sorry, I can't read from this far.
It's the Ides. Here, would you like my 3.25 readers that I had to go buy at Walmart the other day? Hey, Wally World, excuse me, I'm not allowed to use.
We have Val.
Hey, Val.
We have Isaac.
Isaac.
We have
Outstanding.
Red Velvet
Red Velvet. Good.
Velvet.
Good to see you.
and E EPE.
And EPE.
You're late, dude.
Not late when you're hungry.
Get in here, monkey. How you doing, brother?
man.
And good to see you. Love you. And then our executive producer, Sal. How you doing?
I'm good.
Don't get that close to my microphone, man. Go get yours. Go get yours. Go get yours. Get out of here. Come here. Hey, you didn't have consent for that.
Smacked your ass.
All right. So everybody's here. We've all got our spots.
I've seen better days.
Hey, thank you for the Jamie.
You're welcome.
Cousin
That's
Jamie.
my cousin.
Cousin Jamie.
My cousin Jamie.
Jamie and his son.
It was really good to see you guys.
It's good to see you too, Sal.
Yo, Jamie's got a foul mouth.
He don't take no shit from nobody.
Apparently he does because it feels like it's in my mouth.
I mean, that's just his ass talking. Calm down.
Wait a minute.
who
never
drinks
mind.
this? Why? Why do you drink this?
Cause it burns.
Yeah, I understand.
Sometimes you have to remind it of the good things and the bad things. See, yeah, Sal understands.
So, how have you guys been? I know I just got here and I'm interrupting the
Dude,
show, but
no. We literally just finished introductions.
fantastic. You doing good?
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
How's the boat? Besides leaning.
It's listing lazily to the left. It's actually listing lazily to the right now.
Yeah. So my question is, why?
Oh, it's
Mud.
well, no,
Oh,
there
you
is
resting?
There is yes, it is.
Okay, you're on floating right
She's tired right now. She's
Okay.
real tired. She's right. She's floating just on her side.
I get
Because the
you.
bottom is kind of like she's a little peg leg right now. So it's just
now. So I have some cool news.
Mhm.
So I go back on tour tomorrow.
right.
Awesome
My wife
sauce.
is coming with us.
Outstanding.
Yeah. So I found flights for seats on the flights, both there and back for her to join
right,
us.
Right,
so
right. That's
so
right.
she's
I forgot you were come tearing in here at the last second because you were on tour today.
yeah. So we leave tomorrow afternoon for Nashville.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
dude. I'm
so
happy.
last
Gotta give
weekend
reports,
was
man. I've
was
heard good things about Nashville.
oh, it's going to be great because we're flying in the day before, so we're going to be able to have a crew restaurant meeting, somewhere.
well,
and-
yeah, that's how they do.
Oh yeah. So and the crew for this tour is awesome.
Are they good?
Oh,
good.
I got
Awesome.
a sound engineer from Atlanta who's Debbie Gibson's sound engineer.
Oh, that's cool.
So he's running monitors for me, and another just awesome girl from Evansville, Indiana, doing lighting.
Outstanding.
She's killer.
Good. Good.
Another lighting engineer used to tour with Lotus.
All right.
He's doing lighting. He's L1, Lighting 1. And the truck driver has been out with every band imaginable. He works for a company called Truck and Roll, and that's all he does. He does not have a home. He lives on this truck.
Well,
They built him a 2023 Freightliner, $330,000 for this
Yeah.
truck.
yeah,
It's got everything.
I bet.
So we're having a ball. Anyway,
Good.
tomorrow in Nashville.
All right. Sounds like fun. Yay!
Yay! Last weekend, New Orleans and Shreveport.
So you're a sound guy, right?
I am.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. How can I help you?
All right.
What a segue.
Oh,
Actually, no. Like before we any other news? Anybody other got news?
yeah.
That they wanna talk
I'm
about?
I'm auditioning for Papa Roach next week.
Oh, all right. Cool.
Yeah.
Are you gonna have you been working on when you you get right into them when you sing it?
Yeah,
Like, how
I
do you-
really at 53 should not be auditioning for Papa Roach, but
I'm just saying.
that's what's happening.
There you go.
Anyway. But anyway, your question. I'm sorry.
I would just are you gonna sing real hard or?
I'm always real hard.
Really?
You know,
You
as
opened that
I did,
door.
I
You
heard
totally-
I heard it go.
Thank
I
you,
was like,
Chapin,
oh,
'cause I-
shit, I didn't want to do
Yeah,
that.
I just, you know he's gonna bust
I
through that
need a
like the
sounder
Kool-Aid
for the
man.
door.
Something just
blame
wafted in the
KMFD
room.
Mike. I blame KMFD Mike and his
Oh.
foul-mouthed cousin,
Yeah, foul-mouthed cousin Jameson. I mean Jamie
Jamie, and his son.
and his son.
Cut my life into pieces. Yeah.
Oh,
I'll stick with my
All
pain
right.
pills tonight. Thank you.
Paying bills.
that's not what I brought.
I used to
brought-
run
brought
this
my other
board.
medicine. I brought my vapey one.
So what are we talking about tonight anyway?
Well, all right. Before, the rest of the news that I wanted to get to.
Oh, okay.
Little side news. I don't know if you've all heard about this. I saw something in the internet, in the interwebs, in the Valentine's Day asteroid 2049, 2046, something like that. There is a 1 in 670 chance this thing's gonna hit.
Sweet.
Wow.
That's what I read.
Next year?
Now that's what I read. Now I haven't
49.
verified.
Next year?
No,
No.
2049.
Oh, 2049.
One-
So
2049.
Oh, we'll be
49
gone by
now.
then.
Maybe.
Speak for
I'll be
yourself.
fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna hook up with Elon, and we're gonna work on this whole reverse aging shit. It's
20
happening.
26
Alright.
years from now.
All right.
That's happening. Yeah, 26 years from now, I didn't check it out that quick. Anyway, my point goes to, in 2046, there's a 1 in 670 chance, or one in 100 and 670. Jeez, criminy. 1 to 670 chance that this asteroid hits the planet. The thing is the size of the ISS. It's 100 yards long.
Oh, it's a big
It's
ass
a big
one.
one. It's a big one. It's going to leave a mark.
Gonna leave a
It's
mark.
gonna leave a mark.
An
Depending-
indelible mark, I would
depending on
say.
where it lands and how close to the shore it lands, because it's 70% water. We got a
Right.
good shot it's going to hit the ocean.
Yep.
So depending on its trajectory, whatever's in front of that wave is going to make a little oh boy.
Slight damage.
How's your scuba skills?
Yeah, right.
How
Hey,
goes Sue's?
You know what? I got a boat and I got a scuba. So we're gonna find out where that thing's gonna land, and then I'm gonna put my boat on the other side of the continent and keep the scuba gear
Start
handy.
investing in mountain property now.
Right?
Nitrox, just in case it lasts a little longer.
Right?
There you go.
In the words
So-
of Han Solo,
and
never
I
tell
want
me
to say
the
something.
odds.
Cersei, you look amazing.
Doesn't
you.
she?
So
Welcome.
It's my Get Lucky Irish.
I like it. I like it. And cheers. Cheers to Cersei.
Yeah, it worked. So yeah, if it misses us in 2046, there's a it comes or 2048. It comes again in. I said it. Yeah, that's right. I'm 14.
Comes again.
It comes,
So do I.
It actually comes again in like 30 or 40 years. It comes and makes another close pass.
Yeah.
Okay, so now wait a second. So if it's 30, 40 years,
It's being pulled into
Right.
us on this one, so it's going to
okay,
get two
so
more
it's
passes,
not
and
it's
then
not
we're
been
gonna
every
figure out
30,
what it's
30
gonna
40
do.
years.
No.
Okay, all right.
No. It's just this.
So
time it's getting
gravitational
close.
was
Yeah.
This time
fucking
it's
with
getting
its
close.
orbit.
Yeah, we're
All
getting
right.
close to it this time. It's going to yank us pretty.
well, cool.
Because even if we don't it's 670, right? So even if it does miss us, right, it's going to get pulled. Like we're
Okay,
going to
so what
it
year?
This time.
49.
2049.
2049. Okay, so it's 23 now.
26 years from
How old am I going to be?
26 years from now, dude. So I don't know.
At 26.
Gonna
You
be
won't either.
106.
So what, 79?
79, something like that.
At least.
And I'm still getting it up.
So the reason I tell you this
Yes.
is because that gives you 26 years
Plan.
to get this checked off your bucket list. Hey,
Come
make
to the
noise
studio.
in bed. Make
Absolutely.
noise in bed. All right. So somebody brings us to us.
That was a long intro.
And I was
Miss
like, you know what?
Wendy.
You know what? Yeah. This actually makes sense. So go ahead. Play this.
I will
play
be
the clip for
80
me.
years old.
Well, there you go.
80.
Here we go.
It's Valentine's Day.
They want to hear you in bed. I said what I said. I do not know who told you that you should be completely silent and that like moaning and sounds are only for women. They are not. Scientists have been studying the art of boning for long enough now to where we literally know that the vibrations emitted from
Hey, make sure we put the link from this in the description.
Dopamine leading to better climaxes for both parties. So guys, make some noise. Moan, grunt, hell, start yelling in Targaryen. Oh my god.
Wow.
Babe, do you know Targaryen?
All right. So I watched this. Sal, put your hand down. I know you don't know Targaryen. You barely know English.
Glockenspiel. Mein Haggis.
Yeah, wop. You know I love you.
It's my 1 year anniversary, motherfucker. I was gonna say. Last night was kind of fun. Just saying.
I'm just saying, right? So anyways, I saw this thing, and it got me thinking. You know, I remember in my 20s, this was kind of a thing for me. Like I learned how to orgasm almost silently because I was embarrassed.
Yep.
Right?
It was never about
Oh,
embarrassment. Okay,
oh.
go
Now,
on.
now with envy in high school, that wasn't really a thing. With envy in high school, like because it was just kind of like we were just natural, like it just always worked. But after that, with new people, it was, you know, like I don't. How about we? Yeah, I do the rock.
Stoic. Oh. Are you pooping?
Are you holding in the poop?
I'm really trying to. I got a turtle. There's a turtle.
The sphincter
are you
muscles
prairie
need
dogging?
loosenings.
You know, it's like- I just heard envy in my head. Say something along the lines of, yeah, I was gonna put my finger in there, and now like you're making that face, and I'm like, I just think you're gonna shit, and I'm not putting my finger there anymore. So no.
As a matter of fact, I am. So, so please don't do that.
Yeah, it's a little ballpoint right now. Hang on. Oh boy.
To envy.
Oh, to envy.
Oh,
To hiccups everywhere.
envy. Love you, baby. I love and miss that one.
See, my reasons for being silent were completely different. There wasn't anything stoic about it. I just didn't want to know. I mean, I didn't want other people knowing I was fucking.
I didn't want anybody to know what you know what, I think I was afraid of what I was gonna sound like.
That's a valid.
You know, like you jerk off at home by yourself in your room. Mom and dad are down the hall. Like
Yeah,
you can't be
yeah,
loud.
yeah.
So you just learn naturally how to just like
Yeah.
and you-
Yeah.
But I do recall
Snot bubble.
there
It
was
goes back in.
something.
As long as it doesn't get on the pillow,
Catholic
nobody
guilt.
knows.
All the Catholic guilt.
Oh yeah, all
There was
that.
something about a
Yeah, but all the
stereotype.
socks in the laundry basket.
There was a stereotype I recall about guys sounding goofy. Like guys when they're having sex,
Oh,
they
yeah.
sound goofy.
Yeah,
Sound-
that,
sound
that was
what?
A, that
I'm
was
sorry.
a joke. That was a
Yeah.
joke. It's
That
like,
was
oh,
Goofy
Robin
Face.
Williams.
Oh yeah,
Was
okay,
it
all right.
racist?
Well, I'm not proud.
No, it was it was
Ain't you
the,
proud to
it was
beg?
the what, did you hear Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse? The joke goes, did you hear Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse got divorced? And everybody goes, no, why? And it's because Minnie was fucking goofy. And ha, it's a funny joke, right? But then, being 14-year-old boys, all men go, that, that's what it sounded like when, because. And then you go, well, that's probably what it sounded like, because I know I've done that noise. Where you're just like,
Thank you for having
where
sex
did that
with
come
me.
from?
I
Don't ever
appreciate
make
it.
that noise again.
I've made that noise too many times, and I'm not proud of it. But all right, well, it is,
Yeah,
it
but
is
What
what
is
it
this?
is.
What is this lady saying? We're supposed to open our lips now?
Yeah, she's
Yes.
saying we're
After all
supposed to
that
make
training?
Apparently,
It's
women do want to hear it. It's just
yes.
our moms and our sisters are not the ones who want to hear it first, I guess, apparently is the thing. I
Well,
mean,
it depends. I mean,
now, if you're on
porno is
Pornhub-
telling us differently.
Pornhub says that's bullshit too. So who knows what the truth is out there?
Chapin,
Do you
we
know
got
the
something
truth?
to
Tell
say?
us in the comments. Do we have stuff in
Yes.
the chat? Okay.
Oh.
D says, in my college days, I knew a girl who would put on Kate Bush albums to hide the noise.
Kate Bush. That yodeler? Yeah, I remember. Yodeling.
My ex-wife, I think, would listen to
Sex
Gigi
is
Allen.
good.
I don't think anybody heard that.
I heard it, but I have no idea who that is.
You know what? If you heard it, that means somebody else heard it. And that is enough to put out into the universe where it's probably going to get back to her eventually, and I'm going to have to answer for it.
Say it again, 'cause I missed it.
Nope. No, sir, you're going to have to go back through the show, watch the whole thing all over again to find that one. All right.
But yeah, she had said, the levels of dopamine, of serotonin are increased when you hear that noise, when you hear your man.
What noise? What specific noise is this woman speaking of? I mean, it's like, are you looking for conversation?
It's
Baby, hello. You are amazing. I'm just.
it doesn't
I mean,
matter.
is it the throes of? No,
it-
there's. But I'm talking about like, are you talking in sentences or
Or is
It's
it
all,
just
yes,
all of
all
it?
of it.
all
all
of
of
it?
it.
all of it?
All of it.
Yeah.
Any noise is a good noise.
Yes.
Because silence, you're kind of like, if your partner's being silent, you have to be really.
You're gonna.
You're watching your partner.
There's a whole lot of
Shit.
And-
going on that could kill the mood.
Right, you're like if your partner's making noise
I
and you're
saw a
making
look on-
noise, you get the feedback. Yeah,
There's an Eddie Murphy skit that describes this.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
No, I'm saving you from the other part, motherfucker. Anyway, no. Eddie Murphy says, "No, what would you like to hear when you're in bed?" "Oh, darling, I love you. Let's make love." Or, "I'm gonna fuck the fuck shit out of you. I'm gonna get you."
moans, groans,
Get 'em by her.
growls. Growls are always good.
Oh, all right. They know who that. They know who you know.
And ladies in the chat, when a man comes and there's a noise that comes out, what noise are you hoping to hear? Put it in the chat. I mean, is it anything that's guttural and it works, or is there something really
Hey,
specific?
if you're watching this afterward, like when we're not live, drop it in the comments.
Yeah.
That'll be a good one too. Make sure you drop.
My
that in the
man
comments.
did this, and I was
Hey,
impressed.
Share it. What's your best story? What's your favorite story? Let's do that before we end today's show. I mean, we're at 20. We want to take a quick break, or do we want to just stretch it out and go through some quick stories? Go ahead, Sal.
So I was just over at
Make
our.
it quick. I got something here too.
No, do it.
All right, Shaven.
I'm just going to throw this out there. There's a reason I subscribe to a Patreon that is nothing but audio erotica, including all of it.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Okay.
Okay.
Just saying.
So I was just at our favorite haunt in the neighborhood, and I was talking to someone, that she's shown an interest in coming to the show. She can't come tonight, but it was very fascinating to her that we're doing this show. And I said, we focus highly on consent, where she perked up immediately, and I said, because we're starting from like a basis of 0, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I said, so like for us, 50 Shades was never consent, and so we're way beyond that, and now she's all in, and
Yeah, you
but-
converted Anella.
I did, and I expect she actually lives above our haunt, so like
All right.
but she's having dinner with family tonight. But she, I think she'll be here very
Not
soon
so much probably
because
converted as
I
uncovered.
posed
Yeah.
the show in a way that was non-threatening.
Surprise!
Yeah.
Yeah,
Another one.
not threatening and fun, and so
It's like going to the beach, you
Yeah.
just keep digging in the sand and all cool sand crabs pop up.
Yeah.
I will say, yeah,
But the topic that we're talking about is actually excellent because, obviously that's less in the kink realm than just in.
Well, you would I would argue it absolutely is in the kink realm because there are some people that just that's their thing. Like that's.
But
their
even
thing.
in a vanilla situation.
Oh yeah, it's something Nillas
Okay,
can use.
because
absolutely.
there are some, and I'll just use men for.
Hey, hang on, go
Yeah.
Chapin.
There's
Yeah.
one comment in the chat
Yep.
from Red Velvet.
Go ahead, Red Velvet.
Communication with facial expression is best, but a build-up and release noises are arousing. Chicken noises not preferred.
Ah, thank you. Thank you.
No chicken noises.
And no goat noises over there either.
Oh, no. Oh, shy.
So none of that is what you're saying.
Yeah, none of that.
Okay, all right. I'll get right on that.
sorry, that's not Red Velvet's
We
thing.
had
But
any
you know what?
sounders all night.
Okay.
So,
I'd be okay with that.
all right.
Any noise.
Best noise story.
A partner who was not making noise, and I was feeling a little domish that day, and it was teasing and prolonging things until he started. I'm like, this will keep going this way until you start making noise,
Yeah.
because I want you. Sometimes there's nothing nicer than hearing your name and the word please.
This just in.
I've seen Doms completely stop a scene going, "You're not making noise." Like,
Oh wait.
she was on the edge, like so close, and
Yep.
he just stopped and going, "Either you make noise or you're not coming."
Right.
Yeah.
It's good
Alright.
feedback.
It is good
Kinda
feedback. Lets me know I'm doing a good job.
That's a good game, motherfucker.
It's a good game, motherfucker.
And you need to check in too.
And it doesn't always have to be loud and obnoxious.
No.
It really doesn't. You know, a simple like those
That
are great.
Mm.
Those are
Yeah, it doesn't have to be shout through the walls, but it has to be
Yeah.
something definitely
It-
affirmative.
affirmative.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Enthusiastic, positive.
enthusiastic
I like
and
that. I
positive
like
is
that a
always
lot.
what we're looking
Yeah.
for. Enthusiastic and positive. And if you have something negative, constructive and gentle. A little left. I like when it's to the left there.
Yep.
Not the whole you missing it. They don't do that.
Oh,
don't
that's
do that.
mood killer. Oh
You're
God.
missing it. Anything like come on. Don't make it harder.
Show them where.
Actually-
Don't ever say you're missing it. Show them where.
Yeah.
Don't
Point.
not
Point
do
and tell.
that.
Do it like that.
Do it like I'm a dick with ears. Grab the ears. Put
Yep.
there. Put it right there.
There.
I'll move you. Just hold still.
Oh, yeah.
Do the tongue thing. Yeah, that. Do that. All right, there you go. There's your secret Rubik's Cube answer.
And also, if you're not sure, saying, "Hey, do you like it when I do this?"
Yeah.
Oh, that communication thing.
There's nothing. Yeah,
That magic
communication.
word.
There's nothing wrong with saying, "Is this okay?" Especially if you're dealing with, and look, you may be dealing with a quiet partner who doesn't understand they don't need to be quiet.
Right. You know, they've
Okay.
still got that. Mom and Dad are gonna hear me. I can't make any knowns.
My
when
kids
I'm
are
out.
going to hear
Yeah.
me. My neighbors are
So-
going to hear me. The
I
walls
think-
are so thin.
I think there's a lot of people that may be scared to sort of just let it all out
Yeah.
because they don't want to be known as the screamer.
Oh, that's right.
So go to a hotel.
Absolutely right.
If you live in
Neighbors
an
in hotels,
apartment or someplace that you're worried about your neighbors, take a night. Go to a hotel, and practice. Find a volume that's good for you.
I stopped
Don't-
giving a fuck. I live on the water.
Okay, but
sound
and
carries on the water.
you're not wrong. But there may be people that don't want to offend the next people in the room, in the next room.
Yeah, you're never gonna
What are
see
you
those
gonna do?
people
Like,
again.
oh, I've got a barn with nobody in it. Let's go. Do you believe in hay scratches? 'Cause I do. Look at me.
So you got your EpiPens? Come on, we're going down here and going to the barn.
And
All right.
Bring a quilt.
Sorry.
Red Velvet says, not afraid to talk or move body parts. Screw that, scream.
right.
Damn right,
It
Red
doesn't
Velvet.
have. I mean, talking dirty is fine. It's lovely. If you want to do that, that's great. It doesn't have to be talking dirty. Just a little, huh?
I guess it goes back to the affirmative.
Yes.
Yes.
And there you go. Just,
You know, any
You
any
are
feedback
rocking
noise
that
is
shit
good.
right now.
yeah, go for the joke. Yeah. You could always, even if you don't want to make the initial communication, I mean, don't just make it audio. Like, combine it up, mix it up, move,
But
touch,
you can
tone
also
and inflection.
Be natural.
Yeah, be natural. Grab them by their hair. Put them exactly where you need them. Smack them in the face a couple times. If they're into that. If they're consent.
right.
Communication.
But
Good.
there's something deeper than that though. There are some people that just don't want, like they're self-conscious about letting it all out, even though they
Sure.
really want to.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I think it would be beneficial for those people before the scene starts.
Absolutely.
Say, look, I am kind of quiet because I'm a little self-conscious about that. So can I give you a hand signal? Can I like if I put my hand on the back of your neck, okay, and squeeze, you are on target. Okay.
Right.
Rather
Stay on
than
target.
not and like just
Stay
sit
on
there
target.
and base or
Right, yeah.
almost not whimper or nothing.
Absolutely. Let's stay on target. Speaking of staying on target, absolutely. If you can't vocalize,
Yeah.
Because
know.
some people can't.
right,
Right.
right.
Yeah.
If you can't vocalize,
I'm going to give you a signal.
make sure
if I
you
do
communicate
this,
some other.
don't
Right.
you dare stop what you're doing.
Right,
And
right, right.
That's
Yeah,
that's
give another
pre-scene
signal.
stuff anyway. So
But you try that vocalization thing, and honestly, I think the more you try it, the easier it is. Chapin?
Isaac says, with kids and in-laws in the house is what brought us to clubs so we could be as loud as we want.
Yeah.
Conversely, there are some times that keeping the cork in the champagne bottle and not letting those noises out can also be fun. And whether you do that with a command or a ball gag or however you choose to do that, but that's a temporary thing because you know that the person wants to vocalize and you are taking that from them, and that's
oh
That's
my
a
God, that's hot.
yeah. Yes, it is.
It is. Sorry.
On the other side
not
of
sorry.
the
Not
coming
sorry.
scale,
Even a little bit.
At all.
Even a little bit.
I
No,
have known.
I like that. I like that a lot.
I am one who enjoys delayed gratification as a punishment,
Yeah.
and
You bastard.
I like honestly, that may have been the root of some of the arguments between it. Fetish model Emily Rose.
Yay!
Hey, that's not funny anymore. That's happened once or twice.
Yeah, I heard
I
it
mean, I
once
make
described.
up for it, but still.
I heard it once described as keeping the cork in the champagne bottle. I'm like, yep, that's
Yeah.
exactly what it is.
Yeah, I had to take a second. I was like,
Yeah.
I can't even talk. That's
Keeping
funny.
the cork in the shaken champagne bottle.
That's right. That's right.
Or even
And
if you're in a situation where
Like a fucking Mentos and a Diet Coke
Oh,
sometimes.
if you're in a situation where people might hear you and you need to stay quiet because if you start making sounds they're
Yeah.
gonna know.
That's fine.
So, all right, I'll tell you a quick story.
That's by choice, however. Being silent by society standards or because you're scared to is something to fight.
my quick,
you can.
my quick noisy story. Trying to be quiet. They were both with envy actually. One was we were on the bus going to New York City on a church group thing.
Who's we?
Oh.
Envy and I
Okay. Yep.
with her parents, 18.
With their parents.
Yeah, it was one of the church youth group things.
Yeah. Yeah.
We went to New York City to go
Even
catch.
better.
We went to New York City to catch a Broadway show and do some New York things, be tourists. And the bus was kind of cold, and Mom had brought Mom always brings an extra wool blanket in case somebody gets cold. Envy was like,
Hashtag what a shame.
Envy was like, Mom, it's frigid back here. We need that blanket. And it's like Envy and her mom in front of me. Or I'm sorry, it's Envy's mom and dad in front of me, and it's me and Envy in the next seat back with the blankets. She's giving me a handy on the bus. And I'm like practicing, you know?
Yeah, right, right.
Just, and I'll tell you, while the champagne was kept, the champagne noise was kept in, rest of the champagne, not so much.
Right. That's
the rest of the bubbly spilled.
the truth will out.
Yeah, that was a fun one. What's that? Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I'm not an animal. Nor am I an asshole. I knew I was gonna see that dude again. It was his army blanket. It was her dad's army blanket.
Oh.
Like his wool one. Like yeah.
Oh yeah.
Color green.
Wouldn't
It
be the
shows up.
it wouldn't be the first time that thing's had that on there.
No, true.
It would have been the first time mine had been on there.
You're
Like-
shedding DNA.
Look, it's just an army blanket. I'm sure there's tons of DNA on that.
There were other contributors.
There were plenty.
Enough DNA for 4 seasons of CSI.
I've seen a squad bay. I know what a squad bay looks like. I know what happens on a Thursday night when it's poker night. So no, I know what that blanket smelled like. No, I had no worries about just like, you know what? I'm pretty sure I didn't get it on there, but check it just in case.
I know what that smell is.
Well, I'm just saying.
Anyone have anything else in the chat? Any preferred noises or preferred silences?
He mentioned that. Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Not sure which comment
Oh, yeah.
though.
I'd be curious to
Delayed gratification, I'm sure.
I have a little piece of advice for the dominant top leaning switches who are having the quiet person behind them. I was about to say women, but it could be anybody. Communicating that it's okay to
Yeah.
be able to talk is kind of critical. Because again, Sal's right. They may have been all their lives been trying to do the right thing, and they think they're doing the correct thing by being quiet. By telling them that they have permission, literally, to do
Oh, yeah.
this whole thing is very critical.
Mike, you need to be on.
On mic. No, we're live. Use the mic.
Trying to when you get a chance.
Well, my wife is from a foreign country and is accustomed to be quiet. And
Yeah.
so I'm pulling her out of her shell at the moment. So it's good.
Good. All right. So what do we miss? What did you have do you have a spouse who hasn't been loud? What do you suggest that would help people be louder? Or did you have a problem trying to overcome it when you were younger? For me, it was just a matter of, I think it was when my partner was loud, I knew I could match that level of loudness and be like, once I matched it, I became comfortable with it. And then that was like kind of my new benchmark. So until you practice it, that's just.
And then you get the feedback loop going.
Yeah, then you get a feedback loop, and you just want a positive feedback loop going. So just make
that's
sure. So as long as you're matching your partner's level, like whatever your partner gives you, and then just make sure your partner knows that you like a little noise. And then if you encourage them, they encourage you, and then the louder everybody gets, the happier everybody is, and then what do you know? Woo!
Another piece of advice for the tops and the doms: don't call your lovely a fish, or if you've heard such a terms of like fucking a fish.
Or starfish.
Finally, give instructions. Don't slap.
Yeah. Do shit positive. Like, don't be counterproductive. We're all working here for a common goal. Don't fuck it up just because you want an extra toy.
I've seen too many people who've been scarred by that. very
Absolutely.
same
Oh
thing.
yeah. It does more.
Like they don't want to have sex anymore because
it does
I'm
more
just
harm
a
than good.
fish. It's just
Every
a fish.
time. Yeah.
And it can be the most beautiful, most attractive person who's just never had a chance to be vocal.
Yeah.
And you know what? If you are someone who had that issue when you were younger that you couldn't make sound, and you're worried about it now, self-care is a great time to practice.
Yeah.
It is. Even if you're just getting used to what you sound like, wait till everybody else is gone and then let it go.
Yeah.
Know what you sound like. You should know what you sound like. Just like you know what you like when you're masturbating, you should know what you sound like.
What your happy sounds are.
Yeah. Then you'll know if you're making the right ones or the wrong ones. When you are making sounds and you're not paying attention and you catch on to like, oh shit, I'm making this noise. Is that a good noise? I don't think it's a good noise. Should probably check into that. What's wrong with my ankle?
I don't know.
Oh, it's not supposed to do that. All right.
I've learned what my noises are.
Yeah.
It's very effective. Very effective. It's such a good thing.
Sound is a wonderful aphrodisiac. Whether it's vocalizations or even the sounds of play. I mean, you know the sounds of play. You know what that sounds like, and it sounds good. And when you hear those sounds, you go, ooh, right?
Someone's having a good time.
Vocalizations are the same thing.
Yeah.
So make sure you explore them as best you can every opportunity you get.
Doesn't have to be verbal.
Doesn't have to be verbal.
But
it
vocal.
can be.
Yeah.
You're at a play party and you start
Audible.
hearing smacks
Audible.
and
Audible, yeah.
floggers.
Audible.
And, yeah.
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 Words are not always
Yeah,
necessary.
a vocalization doesn't necessarily have to be
Doesn't have to be words.
voice or words.
It can be oof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard some.
I don't know.
I've heard plenty of animals be vocal
Yes.
without words. All right. What do we miss? Drop it in the comments below. If you have a question or idea that you wanted to bring to us, nvtrist@gmail.com. Reach out to any one of us in the ticker below. Those are all of our Twitters. You can find us on Instagram, IG, all the links. Follow us on Patreon. Like, subscribe. I know you guys hear this on a regular basis, but try and do it because when you watch the show all the way through, you like, you subscribe, you share the show. Those are the things that help grow the channel. And I know we've gone through some highs and lows over the last 5 years, and we're putting it together. I'm getting it all back together. It's been a long process the last 2 years.
Send in your comments. We can
But yeah,
do
yeah,
all
send in the comments.
kinds
We
of
can
shows.
always we can do shows again. Like I mean, we've been doing them for 5 years. I'm sure there are some shows we should revisit. We can rehash, go through again. Let us know which ones your favorite ones are. We'll see if we can put together
Updates.
some updates. All right. I mean, things have changed. I didn't hear it because he wasn't on mic, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Mr.
Has Sal's asked me anything?
No.
No, we
I'm
did that
still
once.
paying my therapist.
Chapin,
Thank you very
Chapin
much.
has not had enough therapy yet to go back and revisit that show.
Hey, we'll be taking snafu now. So you get all the therapy you need on that bad boy. All right, guys, thanks a lot for hanging out with K101 Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Nominal Interest, for Chapin and for Sal and for KMFD Mike and for Cheryl. Thanks a lot for hanging out with us. We will
Really?
see you. Fuck! God damn it! I just got rid of this, Jamie. Shit! For Cersei.
You made it all the way to the end.
All the way to the end. It's been a long time since I've done that one.
Yep. There you go.
Which one's this? The same?
No.
Oh, you made it worse.
I
You
made it worse.
fucker made it worse.
Fucker told me.
You
Fucker.
fucker.
Drink it proper. So much nicer.
Proper.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, he's got no problem with that. That wasn't even a punishment, for fuck's sake.
Mm. Oh, that wasn't.
It was not even a punishment.
Michael O'Shea.
He liked it too much.
Wait a second.
Hold the phone.
Yeah, hold the phone, sir. You fucking.
Enjoy your St. Patrick's
you
Day,
fucking
people.
snook me on that one.
I sure you did, I. Oh,
I didn't feel good
that's
at all at the
terrible,
end.
no, yeah.
Can I say something?
Oh,
You
yeah.
know where the line in the back. Oh, you.
Yeah, and I mean this in all seriousness. I
Aw.
love all of you.
Oh, we love
This
you
is
too.
such a great show, and it's a great departure from what I do during the week, and I need this, and I'm grateful for all of you. Thank you.
Yeah, we love
We appreciate you,
Yeah,
you
we-
Shriner. Now
hey.
drink up.
Yeah, we appreciate you letting us. We appreciate you letting us have the studio. All right.
You're
Hey,
welcome at
all right.
O'Malley's any
Drop
day.
it in the chat. Drop it in the comments. Reach out to us on social media. That's what we're here for. We're going to do another show this week. Now, look, I know we have shows that we've done and we've missed on off-week shows. There's still a system down in the studio. It's taking up my time getting it fixed. I will get the shows done. Once the shows are edited, I'll rip through them all in a weekend, and I'll post them all. We'll have extra shows. So we're still doing shows. We still have hard work coming. Hang in there, all right? They're coming, I promise. All right. You guys good?
Yep.
All right. And in 2 weeks, I might have an announcement for you.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
I have a few more. But I might have an announcement. So.
Stay tuned.
All right, yeah, I don't want to drop it yet. All right, but it's a good one.
No dropping.
No,
Stop
no,
it.
no dropping names
No
yet.
drop. No drop. No drop.
No dropping names yet. All right.
Wait.
Hey,
got
love you
enough
guys.
names.
Love you guys. We will catch up with you soon. Chapin, go ahead and kick us out.